Georgia, another county there, discovering more than 2,000 ballots that were not counted, and that comes less than 24 hours after an additional 2,600 uncounted votes were found in a different county. The new votes breaking in President Trump's favor, but Joe Biden still leads in the state and got some votes as well. Meanwhile, Trump's legal team filing a petition for a partial recount in just 2 Wisconsin counties. The Trump campaign saying it will keep fighting on.
There were 3 tranches of ballots uncounted that were found in Georgia, amounting to nearly 6,000 votes. You have 234 pages of sworn affidavits in Michigan, in 1 county alone, alleging egregious misconduct by poll workers, pushing back observers, and even allegations of fraud. There are real questions that need to be asked because we need integrity in our election system.
All right, we'll take it around here. Jesse?
I agree. We need integrity in the election, and what I've seen out of Georgia doesn't make me feel very good. I had a story today about 2 poll auditors. They added 10,000 ballots to Joe Biden. Actually, it was supposed to be 1,000. So how do they make the same mistake? How do 2 people make the same mistake? It's very fishy. And then all of these ballots being discovered happen to favor President Trump. I don't like it. We talk a lot about these irregularities. Well, here's an irregularity. There are 19 bellwether counties in the United States, considered bellwethers by political historians. Obama, Bush, Clinton, Reagan. For the last 40 years, whoever sweeps these 19 bellwethers wins the election. Donald Trump won every single bellwether by an average of 16 points, except 1, but he doesn't win the election. Or another irregularity. The Republicans won every single toss-up race in the House. Every single one. But the blue wave was on the top of the ticket for the Democrats? I don't know. And then you see these sworn affidavits out of Wayne County, Detroit, poll workers filling out empty ballots, counting ballots with no signatures or postage, batches of ballots being counted bearing the exact same signature. So when the Republicans out there make a fuss, they threaten their lives. They call them racists. It's sad, and I don't like to see what's happening. And if I don't like it, that means millions of Americans don't like it either.
Is your world. All right.
You say that with such confidence.
Well, I heard somebody on Peloton say that today, that was their world. And I was like, ooh, they better check that with Jesse Watters. I don't think so. In less than a month, you have voting starting again for those 2 Senate races in Georgia.
And I want to touch on that. I do think that this fraud question has a lot. It matters. With Purdue at 49.7, if he had gotten to 50, there wouldn't have been a runoff. Right. So that point 3 or 03. I mean, how many votes does he need?
He needs the same. He almost needs the exact same amount that Biden is up. It is.
Yeah,
it does.
I mean, I'm serious. That's why you got to do a recount. And to Jesse's point, all these irregularities, as usual, go in one direction. And just a week ago, we were told from everybody that there was no evidence. And now that there is evidence, now we're being told, well, yeah, there's evidence, but there's not enough evidence. Yeah. So, but yeah, so, and by the way, what's really a danger to democracy is 4 years of delegitimizing a president, but we've been through that. So it's not about fraud, right? It's about trust. The people who pushed the 4-year hoax created an environment where we can't trust any institution anymore. And they pulled everybody in on this charade, right? So we can't trust the media. We can't even trust the FBI. We can't trust anybody. And meanwhile, they made this whole election a battle of good versus evil, right? So of course they're going to cheat. If you're up against Darth Vader, Hitler, of course you're going to do it. So that environment also affected I can question their motives. America can question their motives because you guys basically said you hate us. So to quote Whoopi, suck it up. Because, by the way, we've only, and I say we because I question this, we've only been at this for 2 weeks. You guys did it for 4 years. And lastly, I am sick and tired of smirking anchors, not talking about you, Juan, smirking anchors who call themselves news anchors, who sit here and arrogantly dismiss people's concerns. Right? They're up there going, you can't be serious. They don't even bother reporting. This is a legal means of checking on an election. So let it be a legal means to check on an election. I don't see them questioning the Democrats, engaging in creating lists, which is not really a legal thing. It's kind of mob action. But they don't question that stuff. The same people on the Sunday shows that were talking about Russia are dismissing this. They're a bunch of hypocritical fools.